and in all actuality, Danny Davis don't like for me to talk about this because it is kind of bragging a little bit, but we've actually done 604 shows. We did 104 30-minute shows when we were just breaking out into OVW before we did our 500 one-hour shows. So actually it's 500 one-hour shows, but 604 shows overall, and which surpasses SmackDown and gets you right up in the neighborhood there with Monday Night Raw.
Now, is this just a show that's shown back on Saturday nights there? It is still being shown on Saturday nights, right?
Yeah, we were off the air there for about a month in the Louisville market.
Okay.
We were having renegotiations with the CW network. We had been with the WB and CW for the better part of the last 10 years, and we were continuing to run on the CW network in Lexington and on Channel 9 down in London, Kentucky.
Okay.
And but we had about a 30-day negotiation period there, and then everything has come to an agreement, and we're going to be back on the air tomorrow night. This is Friday, right? We're going to be on the air tomorrow night on the CW network, Saturday at 11 p.m.
That's great.
So we welcome all our old fans that were watching us. Yeah, we went away for 30 days during the negotiation point, but we're back on the air now, and just like in Lexington and London and all through the Kentuckian area, we're back on the CW network. Channel 7 if you have cable, Channel 34 if you have Dish Network or DirecTV.
And if you want to catch that show live, go Wednesday night. Tell them where to go so they can see it live, Kenny.
Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Is bell time. Doors open at 6. That's at 4400 Shepherdsville Road, Louisville, Kentucky. The zip code 40218 if you want to look it up on your MapQuest. Once again, 4400 Shepherdsville Road, Louisville, Kentucky. Zip code 40218. Doors open at 6. Bell time 7 o'clock. Dean Hill, Timmy Baltimore, and myself are your announcers for the show. And anyone that's ever listened to me do commentary, I'm a little different than what you might be used to.
Oh, yeah.
Your Jerry Lawlers and your JBLs ain't got anything on me.
Now, I've had a few questions during the week. People were asking me if you all were still dealing with the WWE. Do you want to explain that?
Well, we have a working relationship with them, but for geographic purposes, they put all their stock and all their money into their Tampa, Florida camp. Reason being, an awful lot of the agents already lived in Florida. An awful lot of their developmental talent lived in Florida. And a lot of their current talent lives in Florida that they could mix in with the shows. So for financial reasons, it just kind of made sense to them to put all their stock into the Tampa division instead of having both of us. And so, yeah, it was a business decision. We'd had a tremendous 9-year run with them. But on the other hand, they still come here and recruit talent, and they were here just a few months ago and hired 5 of our guys and gave them developmental contracts.
Wow.
So they went from here paying to learn and trying to become a wrestler to potentially being millionaires. You get called up to the WWE, if you're not a millionaire in 4 years, you're doing something wrong.
Right. Yeah, you're doing something wrong, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And did I mention that you can get any of my DVDs at KennyBolin.com? Go to the shop zone and make a request for what you want. If you don't see pictured what I mentioned here today, tell me what you want. If you want the AWA Classic, the John Cena, Kenny Bolin, Our Life, the best of Jerry Lawler, Bolin Services, the best of volumes 1 through 4. Some of those I don't have pictured on there right now, but we'll have them back up soon. And but just tell me what you want, and the more you order, the better deal I can give you. Prices are very reasonable. I've lowered my prices to $13.95 for the majority of my DVDs. $13.95 plus $4.95 shipping and handling. Now, where are you going to beat that, Callie?
Yeah, that's pretty good for a DVD nowadays.
For a 4-hour DVD, all the old classic OVW television shows, I've got them from 99 through 2009. And you can get those at the same price, $13.95 plus $4.95 shipping and handling. Get all the old classics, all the ones that feature the Brock Lesnar's, the Demon of the Deep Leviathan, who's now Batista, John Cena, The Big Show, Mark Henry, Randy Orton, David Flair, Ric Flair's son, Rey Mysterio Jr. from when he was here. I mean, all those are available. And for the low price of $13.95, you get a whole month's worth of shows. And I take that back. I sell them up till March of 2008.
Wow.
2000. Beyond that, you can get those at the OV Wrestling website at ovwrestling.com. But I possess everything from 99 through 2000 through March of 2008, and I'm on every one of those shows. Glory, hallelujah.
But $13.95, a blast from the past, to take you back to your childhood. Just go to Kenny Bolin. Give your website out again, Kenny.
KennyBolin.com. It can't get any easier than that. Go to the shop zone, drop me an email, tell me what you want. My email is kennybolin@msn.com, or you can click me off the website, which is kingkenny@kennybolin.com. But the easiest way, kennybolin@msn.com. It all comes to the same place. And you just tell me what you want, and like I said, the more you order, the better deal I can give you. But if you just order in a couple of three, $13.95, $4.95 shipping and handling, you can get an entire year of OVW for $139, and pick out any year you want. Get the entire year for $139.
Mm-hmm.
How in the hell are you going to beat that?
You can't beat that, Kenny.
And I do send out an autographed picture with every order.
Now, I was going to say, you promised to boost our ratings and all. Now, you also mentioned that you might have some things to give away later on. If people like the show, they can. You might have some pictures or DVDs.
I tell you what, with some future shows coming up, let's see how the response is, and if your fan base really wants the King and Callie show to continue, if they show some support, I tell you what I'll do. I will start filtering down some signed autographed pictures. Normally at the shows we sell those for $10. The DVDs on the internet, I just lowered my prices. I was selling them from anywhere from $25 to $29. But the way the economy is right now, people need a break. So for the time being, we're gonna honor that $13.95 price and $4.95 shipping and handling. We've almost cut the prices in half. But I've got some good commitments from my producers and editors that put together and make my DVDs to make it where we can still make a bit of a profit and still get the product into your hands at a good rate too.
Exactly.
So for the time being, until this economy shakes around, we're going to keep the prices nice and low for you. And did I cover everything I was trying to cover there? Oh yeah. So yeah, I'm going to get some autographed pictures to you. We'll get some DVDs, and what we'll do is we'll probably pick out a fan each week that we can have win a autographed picture or a DVD or what have you. We'll come up with something there that we can put up as a prize, and we'll start doing that very soon. But you got to prove you want us. You got to prove you want us to keep the King and the Callie show going here between the ropes.
That's right.
And you show me some loyalty, and I'll show you some. And you also got to make sure to go to Who's Slamming Who at Podomatic.com.
Yep.
There's a link to it, I'm sure, off your radio show there, right, Callie?
Yes, there is. It's whoslammingwho.podomatic.com. You can go to our front page.
Go listen to the King.
Go to our front page, and you can see the link in it. It's linked right to the site. And you can also click the More button and see all the DVDs that the King has for sale. And you can have his address as well, or his email.
Absolutely, yeah. I think I've got a price list and everything with you there. Most of the DVDs are $13.95. It might vary $1 or $2 on some, but right in that general area. And Callie, I forgot, does have my price list, and there might be a few other surprises on that list as well. So make sure to go check that out. And do we have any other questions? Is anybody else in the chat rooms with any questions that have not been thrown my way yet?
No, actually.
And then we'll get into this Jimmy Cornette thing.
I don't think there's any more questions. They're kind of waiting to get to this. We've got about 20 minutes
Well, I guess
left.
they are. Okay.
Yeah, well, I think we're going to have to go into it, Kenny, and get all the niceness out of the way.
I tried to avoid it as long as I could. Here we go.
Okay. I'm going to go.
All right, Callie Couric, here we go. Let's have it.
I'm going to go back to the February 23rd podcast that you did, okay? You had an announcement.
February 23rd.
You had an announcement. I'm going to play a little teaser clip for everybody. Now, for all you listeners out there, if you want to hear the rest of this, you must go to whoslammingwho.podomatic.com and hear the rest of it. And they're all there. You can just go backwards and listen to them. But I'm just going to start because he's got this going on. On the 23rd, you made this announcement. I'm going to play this clip real quick, okay?